We've all seen them on TV, but how many of Britain's top chefs have got what it takes to make a profit in a real working kitchen?
I need 2 minutes to create brilliance. Get in there!
Well, today, two of our favourite chefs are putting their own hard-earned money and reputations on the line as they recreate their real-life deals and prepare fabulous food for the British public.
Like Mama used to make.
Each day, they'll face a different challenge that will test their skills and experience to the limit. And all the profit they make will be donated to their chosen charities.
Ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! No, I knew it was good.
I'm really pumped up for this, so let's do it.
The challenge to our rivals is clear. Chefs, put your money where your mouth is. Today's chefs under pressure are James Gastro Geezer Tanner and Gino the Italian Stallion di Campo. James owns and runs a successful restaurant with his brother in Plymouth, and he's had a real passion for food from a very young age.
So the way I got into food was, believe it or not, by mowing a lawn at a pub when I was 12 years old. I went up for pocket money, cut the grass, next thing you know I'm peeling potatoes, cooking roast dinners, and that was it really, I was hooked.
He might look like the new kid on the block, but James is definitely a traditional chef.
I suppose I'm from more of the older school of cookery. Just a few key ingredients in the dishes, bought at the best time of year, and hopefully cooked beautifully. That's my whole ethos, really.
Just like his rival today, Gino's career also started at a young age.
I used to be a boy who used to clean pizza oven. That's how it started, and then my affair with food started with this pizza oven, and it went through the kitchen, very simply.
Gino moved to the UK 14 years ago, but I think it's fair to say he's remained true to his roots.
My style of food is very simple, you know, it's not too fancy with the decoration, very colourful, tasty, and I would definitely say simple to sum everything else.
For today's culinary clash, we've got our chefs up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It might be early, but they've got the experience, the contacts, and a steely determination to win. So it's time to reveal the aim of a game that's going to test them to the limit.
Gino.
Buongiorno.
Morning.
How are you gonna do?
I'm okay. It's a bit early.
Very early.
It's very early
to think about cooking.
Yes, I think we need a coffee first, actually. But
What do you think the challenge is going to be today?
do you know, I have no idea. It's very early in the morning. Maybe we got to go to a farm or something early with the, I don't know, out with the cattle.
Early with the cows.
Milking them. We could go milking.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
No.
Shall we?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, right, here we go. So, Gino and James, today's task will test your skills in mass catering. The historic city of York will be hosting its annual Viking Festival all day, with a steady stream of, wait for it, underlined, thousands of hungry festival goers. You'll have an outdoor kitchen to cook in the heart of your potential customers.
We need to feed thousands of Vikings and an outside kitchen. I hate outside kitchen. This is mad. Okay, what we got here? You must buy your own ingredients using up to £500 of your own money.
Right.
Your menu must include one meat or fish dish, one vegetarian dish, and a sweet dish. You must decide how many to cater for and what kind of food will attract the most customers. The winner will be the chef who makes the most profit. Good luck.
Now, tell me something. Have you ever done something like this before for thousands and thousands of people?
Have I ever stood outside in a catering trailer, banging out quick food? Honestly, no, I haven't. What about you?
I think I got a little bit on advantage there because I did it once.
You had a burger van?
No, I didn't have a burger bun, no. But once I did a very famous Italian fair.
Right, okay.
See, the difficult thing here is not knowing how many people to cook for.
Sure, we're guessing it, yeah.
You know, it says thousands, but you know what? There could be 2,000, or trust me, it could be 500.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So,
no, I've got that in my head, I think.
This is probably the easiest way to lose all our money.
I think you're right. The challenge is laid down, man, and I've got some cheeky little Viking ideas going on in my head already, I think. So,
I think I'm ready to go for shopping. Come on.
Okay.
Let's do some shopping.
So Gino and James each have to design 3 dishes: a vegetarian, a meat dish and a dessert. They can spend up to £500 of their own money on ingredients before cooking and serving their dishes at the Viking Festival to potentially thousands of customers. Sorry, I mean hungry Vikings. This is one of the biggest challenges they've ever faced. So, with their own hard-earned reputations and money on the line, how are they planning to win today's monumental showdown?
Right, my strategy for today is to buy some great quality fresh ingredients.
I'm going to give them big names, plenty of flavors, and quite big portion. People in situations that they like big portion.
And if I get the price right on it, for the masses, I think I'm onto a winner.
Today, the only way to beat James is to try not to spend too much money during the shopping. Okay, buy an expensive ingredient and give them and deliver them loads of flavor.
I need to kick Gino's butt on this one.
Today's competition will be fought over 3 rounds: a vegetarian dish, a meat dish, and a dessert. It's time now to find out what our battling chefs are planning to serve for their vegetarian option.
For my vegetarian course, I'm gonna do an Italian classic. A beautiful macaroni baked with 4 cheeses. Children are going to go wild. I'm gonna put a lot of flavor in there. They're gonna be fantastic.
For my vegetarian course today, there's nothing better than a spicy bean burger. So that's the route I'm taking with that one.
So, our rivals are plumped for 2 extremely different vegetarian dishes. Gino is going back to his roots and cooking a classic Italian macaroni cheese. It's a big hit with children, but will enough big kids buy it to help him make a profit? James's spicy bean burger is perhaps a more traditional offering and more in keeping with today's event, but will playing it safe prove to be the right tactic or not? Our chefs will be revealing what they'll be cooking up for their meat dishes and desserts a little later. And we'll find out how they'll cope outside a restaurant kitchen, selling straight to the public.
Sir, madam?
It's time now, though, to find out a bit more about today's challenge. James and Gino are cooking at the 24th annual Jorvik Viking Festival in York. And with this tune, I'm half expecting Kirk Douglas to put in an appearance. It's a historic and pretty colourful affair, and in Kirk's absence, sadly that's not him, I wonder if the boys are going to enter into the spirit of things and get dressed up. That'll be a no then. Today's contest is taking them completely out of their comfort zone, and having been given 1 trusty assistant each, they're getting straight down to business, preparing their spicy bean burgers and macaroni cheese. Gino's first job is to make a bechamel sauce for his macaroni cheese.
I did 1 kilo butter, 1 kilo flour, and 10 liters of milk. You need to make sure that if the flour and the butter is hot, the milk has to be cold. Otherwise, you're gonna get all lumps in there, you know?
The next step is to cook the pasta.
And there is one thing that I never do, is pour oil into the pan. It's not needed, because the secret is not to have a sticky pasta, is to actually put loads of water into the pot. That's what the secret is.
With the pasta cooked, Gino adds the bechamel sauce and stirs in the cheese before applying the final touch.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is put a little bit of smoked paprika with the cheese on top, so it's going to give a beautiful colored crust. Now they're going into the oven for 10 minutes, and the job is done.
Gino's macaroni cheese is a real taste of Italy. But remember, this is a Viking festival, so is it the right dish to beat James's spicy bean burgers?
I'm blitzing the ingredients for the bean burger: chilli, coriander stalks, onion, ginger, fresh ginger. Chickpeas are going to go in there, bread's going to go in there. I'm going to bind them together, pat it with some flour, shake them up. Done, hopefully.
Once the chickpeas and breadcrumbs have been added to the mixture, James shapes them into patties, then cooks them on each side for 2 to 3 minutes. Thanks to the chilli and ginger, the spicy bean burgers have got a bit of a kick. And having prepared their vegetarian offerings, are both our chefs confident of success?
I
think, consider James is doing a chickpea burger for his vegetarian dish, and I'm doing my macaroni cheese. There is no competition.
This is a brilliant option for a vegetarian course, I've got to admit. You might have got me on this one.
Come on now, James. You need to get out there and make sure the good people of York take the spicy bean burgers to their hearts. Now, remember, the winner of today's contest will be the chef who makes the most profit. After careful thought, Gino has decided to charge £3 for his macaroni cheese. And it looks as though 3 is today's magic number, because James will also be asking £3 for his spicy bean burger. With 2 identical prices, the amount our chefs paid for their ingredients is going to be critical to the outcome of this contest. Whichever chef negotiated the best deals and spent the least money on their ingredients is going to have a bigger profit margin and an important advantage come service time. James and Gino have got a license to do some killer deals. Earlier today, our chef's mission was to go and spy out their ingredients at a wholesaler's on the outskirts of York.
Morning, Kevin.
Hi, James.
They're working on a need-to-know basis, and they need to know how to get their ingredients for the best possible price.
I need some cheese, please.
Yeah, okay.
I need to do a beautiful macaroni cheese.
Come in here, Gino.
With thousands of potential customers, they have to make the crucial decision of how many to cater for. The most expensive ingredient in Gino's macaroni cheese is the cheese. So, can he negotiate a good deal?
What cheese have you got for me?
Well, we've got some very good local Yorkshire cheese, some Yorkshire Blue.
That to me already sounds great, but sounds expensive as well. How much is that?
Well, Yorkshire local cheese, we're talking about £20 for a chuckle there.
Oh, I'm on a budget.
Well,
What about this beautiful parmesan? See, I'm Italian, so I'm attracted to Parmigiano Reggiano.
Parmesan, the best, yeah.
Yeah? How much is this one?
I could do that to you for about £12.
£12.
£12.
Oh, we need to talk about that because £12 is too expensive. This one? Because this is going to give me a nice cheddar, good color.
Yeah,
I like
cheddar.
that.
Yeah.
How much is this?
Well, again, we'll be looking about £12 then. Gino.
£12?
Yeah.
We need to make
it's a good
budget.
price.
I'm on a budget here. What about if we do both of them for £15?
Yeah. Oh, you're a hard man, Gino. £15.
Come on.
Let's say £20 for those two.
Let's say 18. Come on.
18 it is.
18. All right. I think I definitely got a really good deal on my cheeses. I didn't find 4 or 5 of them like I wanted to. I got 2, an Italian one, very powerful, but I didn't spend a lot of money and I'm very, very happy.
Well, I'm not surprised Gino's happy. He's got a 25% discount and spent just £18. But will his decision to buy only 2 cheeses compromise the flavour of his macaroni cheese? With his rival having negotiated such a fantastic price, the pressure is now really on James. He's headed to the same supplier to buy the ingredients for his spicy bean burgers, but can he beat the Italian Stallion's deal?
Morning, Kevin.
Hi, James.
Pleased to meet you. I'm very good. Yourself?
Good. Fine, thank you.
I need your help today, Kevin.
Okay.
I'm here for some ingredients for some veggie bean burgers. This is
Right.
part of my vegetarian course on my whole challenge today.
Okay.
Obviously, you're the fruit and veg guy. I need fresh ingredients.
Yeah.
I'm going to run through a quick list with you.
Okay.
I need some chilies,
Yeah.
some fresh coriander,
Right.
a few carrots I'm going to put in there for a bit of added sweetness.
No problem.
And for a little bit more tang, you got any fresh ginger?
We've got fresh ginger.
Oh, you're perfect. Also, bit of a strange one. I don't suppose you've got a loaf of bread, have you?
Yeah, we've got a loaf. We can fix you up with that.
That's brilliant.
Okay.
Right, let's check it out.
Very good.
James needs plenty of vegetables to make his spicy bean burgers, and he's looking for top quality, but, and it's a very big but, he's decided to only buy enough to make the bare minimum.
Can I just take 3 red chilies and 2 greens?
Yeah. Well, do you want to choose?
He's pinning his hopes on making big money on his meat dish and dessert, and doesn't want to spend too much on ingredients for his spicy bean burgers.
I've just noticed you've
Yeah.
got some fresh ginger there.
Yeah, there is.
This is a huge risk and could leave the way open for Gino to cash in with his macaroni cheese. If James is going to make any profit, he has to keep his costs as low as possible.
So I've got a bunch of coriander, fresh ginger, 4 carrots, 3 red chilies, 2 green chilies as well.
£4.
£4.
£4 a lot.
I'm not even going to try and barter with you, Kevin, because you're a gentleman. Thank you very much. I'll
James,
take it all.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your help.
Yes, well, I think that all things considered, not haggling over £4 is probably wise. Right now, though, it's time to find out exactly how much James and Gino have paid for all the ingredients for their starters. Remember, both our chefs are allowed to spend up to £500 of their own money on the ingredients for their entire menu. Having driven a hard bargain for his cheese, Gino has spent less than £30 on his macaroni cheese. It's a brilliant effort, but having gambled on making big profits from his meat dish and dessert, and only buying enough ingredients to make the bare minimum of spicy bean burgers, James has kept his costs to just £6.51. We'll find out shortly if this gamble pays off, but right now it's time for our chefs to try and sell their vegetarian dishes to the people of York. Back at the festival, the crowds are gathering at our chef's marquee, and it's almost time for James and Gino to put their hard-earned reputations on the line and lock horns in their outdoor catering showdown.
To be honest with you, I have no idea who they're going to prefer. I think I got a stronger vegetarian dish with the macaroni and cheese.
I don't know what way it's going to go. My burger buns are still partly frozen. I'm a bit worried.
This time, I really don't know.
Here we go.
Well, our chefs seem uncharacteristically nervous, and as they make their final preparations for service, it's time to find out if the customers are hoping to see dishes that would be popular with your average Viking.
We're expecting to find some traditional Viking food, I suppose.
Probably lots of food made with vegetables and wheat and things which were grown. Oh, whatever they're cooking, because it smells quite nice.
So, with our chefs ready and a queue of hungry lunchtime customers looking forward to a tasty treat, it's time to let battle commence.
Okay, everyone, roll up. Do you want some burgers?
Guys, what would you like?
Can I have a macaroni cheese, please?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
Okay, that's your macaroni and cheese.
And the macaroni cheese is flying off Gino's stall.
Yeah, that's not bad, try some.
But James's spicy bean burgers aren't proving too popular.
Afternoon. Local burgers. Sir, madam.
And the Italian stallion is a happy man.
I think macaroni and cheese is selling quite well as a vegetarian dish because children, they comfortable with the name and they know they're going to get plenty of flavor, so good.
Well, Gino's instincts are spot on. So far, James hasn't sold a single spicy bean burger, and it seems as though the people of York are falling in love with the macaroni cheese.
What do you think? Is it better than Mummy's? You know, meant to say a bit of a kick afterwards as well, not just the normal cheese itself. It tastes really good.
Adam here is an expert on macaroni cheese because we have it a lot at home. And Adam thought it was the best macaroni cheese he'd ever tried. Fantastic, isn't it? Fantastic.
With the customers seemingly not being able to get enough macaroni cheese, it's starting to look as though the result of this round could be a foregone conclusion. But just when James is giving up all hope of ever selling a bean burger, he's finally got a taker.
And then I used chickpeas in it as well.
Well, James may have finally sold a burger, but Mr. Macaroni is a man on a mission, and with the crowd starting to thin out, he's decided to hit the streets and sell.
A nice hot macaroni cheese. Your boyfriend and girlfriend? This is going to give you the strength that you need. There we go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Rob?
Back in the marquee, James is struggling to drum up interest in his spicy bean burgers.
Ladies?
But Gino
How do we come up?
has spotted another selling opportunity.
Macaroni cheese? Yeah! I'm coming up now.
The Italian stallion is determined to make as many sales and as much profit as possible.
Buongiorno. How are you?
He's cheeky, eh? I have no idea how he did it. He's probably fed him all now, knowing my luck as well, which is a bit of a bad move, really, but oh well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, Gino looks very pleased with himself, and to be fair, he's got every right to be. He's worked hard to sell his macaroni cheese, and he's pretty sure he's outsold his rival.
To be honest with you, I don't think James' vegetarian burger are doing very well. I saw a lot of people having the macaroni cheese and not having the chickpea burger.
Gino might be confident of victory, but it's time to find out just how many servings of bean burgers and macaroni cheese our chefs have sold. If you're a fan of James, it might be a good idea to look away now.
I know that you absolutely stuffed me on the vegetarian. So,
yeah.
do you want to do it?
I think you're actually right, because the macaroni cheese went
definitely
quite
right.
well.
Ready?
1,
Go.
2, 3.
Hey! Look at that.
That's good.
I'm not worried about those.
It was predictable. The macaroni cheese did it.
Yeah,
the macaroni cheese. But you're gonna do it now on the meat.
Well, let's find out.
James and Gino might know how many vegetarian dishes they've sold, but the crucial question is, how much money have they made? After selling 46 macaroni cheeses, the Italian stallion has pocketed a total of £138. And when he takes off his costs, that leaves him with a very respectable profit of £108. It's a great effort, and he's way out in front, because the Gastro Geezer's 2, yes that's right, 2 spicy bean burgers have made him the grand total of £6. And when he takes off his costs, he's left with a loss of 51p. James's decision to serve spicy bean burgers has cost him dearly, but his decision to only buy enough ingredients to make the bare minimum of burgers has at least limited his losses. If he wants to win today's contest now, though, he's going to have to sell an awful lot of meat dishes. Top chefs Gino and James are fighting it out to discover who can make the biggest profit at an outside catering event in the middle of York city centre. This is one of the biggest challenges they've ever faced.
Shake them bad boys up, slap them on some trays.
Yep. Team Gino.
And with the vegetarian course done and dusted, they're both determined to design the most popular and profitable meat dishes. Having lost the vegetarian course by the proverbial country mile, James has to win the meat course if he's to have any chance of winning today's contest. There's a lot at stake, but Gino isn't a man to rest on his laurels, and he's also determined to win the next round. So what meat dishes are they going to be serving up?
Okay, so my meat course, I'm going to prepare a beautiful chili con carne. And I'm going to put celery in there, carrots, a little bit of spices, mincemeat. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Served with plain white rice. They're going to absolutely love it.
For my meat course today, I'm going in with big homemade juicy burgers and hog roast Viking sandwiches.
With the pressure on to win this round, James has decided to serve up not 1, but 2 meat dishes to boost his chances of success. His decision is within the rules, and he's hoping that his Viking hog roast sandwiches will strike a chord with the festival goers. He's also crossing his fingers that his thick, juicy burgers will be a hit with the customers. Gino, meanwhile, will be cooking a chili con carne. Now, I doubt it was a favourite with the Vikings 1,000 years ago, but he reckons on a cold and wet day it'll prove popular with the people of York. Back in their outdoor kitchen, before they opened for business, Gino set to work preparing his chili.
This is the base for my chili, right? So I go onion, carrots and celery. We blitz everything very finely, okay? Fried it in the olive oil, so you're gonna get the great flavor in there. Then I got my minced beef, okay? Put it there. Make sure that you start to cook the minced beef.
With his base prepared, Gino pops in his tomatoes and chilies before adding his final ingredient.
I got my reckoning beans that they go in there, and this is going to be the last touch. Okay, I don't put them earlier because otherwise they're going to be all mushy, so I want them nice and al dente.
So Gino's preparing his chili con carne by blitzing celery, onion and carrots and frying them in olive oil before cooking them together with succulent minced beef. He adds chilies, tomatoes, tomato paste and red kidney beans before serving it with white rice and a coriander garnish. It looks pretty tempting, but will it be good enough to beat James's Viking hog roast sandwiches and homemade burgers?
Okay, so here we got brilliant quality mince. Into this, I have 1 chilli, eggs, salt, black pepper, onions, garlic, okay? Lovely and moist. The thing is, if they're too moist, they fall apart when I cook them, and I'm going to look a right numpty, basically. I can pat a little bit of flour into these just to help bring it together. The egg is going to help hold it for me.
With his mix made, James shapes it into patties using a little flour to help bind everything together before grilling them and cooking them in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. These juicy burgers are a fantastic example of simple but succulent outdoor cuisine. And the same could be said for the Gastro Geezer's second offering, the Viking hog roast sandwiches. After scoring and salting his pork leg and cooking it in the oven, James pours over a honey glaze.
The juices have just gone clear, as you can see. I've got lovely crackling. Because it's scored up, the salt takes out the moisture, and that's how you get this, look. Oh, did you hear that crunch? Tastes even better with honey on it.
Both our chefs have served up some tasty and tempting meat dishes, but are they confident of success?
I think my one is going to win 10 times over. I mean, everybody can do burgers. People want something hot, something warm, especially when it's freezing like now.
All I'm worried about is making sure that it tastes nice, that it looks nice, and that they spend their money, because I want to beat them.
Now, remember, the winner of the meat dishes will be the chef who makes the most profit. And after crunching the numbers, Gino has decided to charge £3 for his chili con carne. James, meanwhile, has also decided to ask £3 for his Viking hog roast sandwiches and £3 for his juicy homemade burgers. This competition isn't just about cooking, though. It's also about haggling, and as they're charging identical prices for their dishes, whichever chef has kept their costs lowest is going to have an important advantage. So, when they went shopping earlier today, who struck the best deals? The key to success for Gino was getting the minced beef for his chili con carne at a good price.
Hey, team, buongiorno.
Gino,
how are you?
How are you? Well,
Good. I need some of your best mincemeat.
Best mincemeat.
Please.
Way, Gino.
I know that you work wonder with your meat here. Oh wow, look at that, nice. Which one is the meat you would usually mince?
Our best mince there, Gino, look.
Okay, and how much is this per kilo?
£4 a kilo.
Come on, £4 per kilo?
£4 a kilo for the quality.
Now listen, I need to cook for a lot of people,
Yeah.
okay? And I'm gonna prepare a fantastic chili con carne. Yeah. I need 10 kilo, but my budget is £3 a kilo.
Gino, look at the quality. You can see, look there, a lovely hindquarter of beef.
Good, the quality of the meat is fantastic, but I'm on a budget and I need it for £3 a kilo. 10 kilo, come on, I need 10 kilo of it.
With a bucket there, still good quality.
Okay.
£3.50 a kilo, and that's the lowest I can go.
£3.50. And why is it £3.50? I got a little bit
A little
more
bit
fat.
more fat in it, as you can
That's
see.
the best you can do,
That's
£3.50 for 10 kilo.
Yep, for the quality of it, yeah.
All right.
Done?
You got it.
Okay,
Let's
Gino.
mince it away then.
Okay.
All right? Try to give me a kilo free or something.
You can't fault him for effort. Gino may have compromised slightly with his mince, but he's still getting top quality meat.
I think I made a great deal with my mincemeat. I made £3.50 per kilo. For the quality of meat, it's fantastic. James has no chance.
Well, if this was a competition about confidence, I think we all know who would win. This contest is about making the biggest profit, though, and with his rival having bought his ingredients, it's James's turn to buy his meat, and he's decided to shop at the same butcher's.
Oh yes, I can see them here.
No bone in them, so they won't take long to cook.
So these are deboned and you've already scored them.
Yeah.
For me, so for scoring wise, all I need to do is salt them, rub it oil, rub salt, that would be my crackling, and it'll give me a good hog roast effect, I think.
Very nice, yep, be nice.
Having picked out his pork, James's next job is to try and get it for the best possible price. Can he get a better deal than Gino did for his mince?
There you go, James. All but 8 kilos.
Okay, I can make that go a long way.
Yeah.
And I'm really price sensitive. What's your kilo price on it?
For boned and rolled leg of pork, we're on £4.80 a kilo.
All right, can you come down?
Well, we haven't had to roll that up, and if you take that as it is, we'll do it at £4.60.
Well done, James. Every penny counts. He might be slightly more softly spoken, but the Gastro Geezer also bought the mince for his burgers for the same price that Gino paid.
Tim, you're a star. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
With their shopping complete, it's time to find out which of our chefs has now kept their costs low and their potential profits high. Remember, both our chefs are spending their own money on the ingredients for their menus and have already paid for their starters. Gino spent £70 on the ingredients for his chili con carne. It's a splendid effort and gives him a slight edge, because James has dug deeper into his kitty and spent almost £90. With identical selling prices for their meat dishes, the pressure's really on James. If he wants to win this round, he has to outsell his rival. So it's make or break time for the gastro geezer. After his disastrous performance in the starters round, if he loses again, this competition is as good as over. And as our battling chefs set to work selling their meat dishes, there's an early rush on both stalls.
1 chili.
2 hog roast, madam, was it? Yeah?
Chili. 2.
OK, hog roast and burgers, everyone.
The burgers and hog roasts are going down a storm.
2 hog roast, 1 burger.
But the chili also looks like it's creating a bit of a stir.
Another chili, please.
Another chili.
Yeah.
Of course. £3, thank you. Well worth it. Be careful, it's hot, yeah?
Remember, after losing the first round by more than £100, James has to seriously outsell Gino to get back into this contest. And after an early burst of activity, the gastro geezer is sounding upbeat.
Had a little bit of a rush on, done about half of my pork, done a few burgers. It's looking all right, actually. I could do with doing more, but then again, so could he. So at the moment, who knows? There you go, help yourself to sauces.
Right, OK, that's fine, that.
Thank you.
It looks as though James's wish for more customers is being granted because the burgers and the hog roast sandwiches are proving pretty popular.
It's very nice, it's very delicious, it's very succulent, and the crackling is very nice and crackling. What's yours like?
Yeah, I think it's the best one I've ever had.
It was really yummy.
Well, that's good news for James, but Gino's chili con carne is also receiving rave reviews.
Where do I start? Such exquisite taste, you know, as you expect from such a master chef as Gino. Just nice, just like chili con carne is one of my favourite dishes. They'd be proud.
Our chefs might have got off to a great start, but as the afternoon progresses, the rain begins to fall. James, though, knows that he has to outsell Gino to get back into today's competition, and he's determined to do some selling in the rain.
Get your hog roast, your burgers, all local produce. Get your hog roast, burgers.
Unfortunately, he's getting heckled.
Oggy, oggy, oggy. Oi, oi, oi.
Maybe you could form a double act, James.
No. Hog roast, burgers, all local produce.
The gastro geezer has got his eyes on the prize and is determined to drum up some business, and it looks as though his efforts are paying off.
That is crisp, crunchy, salty, and that's just first bite. Spot on.
Whilst the profits continue to pour into James's coffers.
A hog roast, please.
Hog roast sandwich?
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Gino is left watching, and the Italian stallion is uncharacteristically subdued.
The chili con carne is actually selling as well as I would like. Probably because James has got a burger on the other side. People love burgers, and they're very comfortable with it, so I saw a lot of people going down there.
Well, it takes a lot to dampen Gino's spirits, but James has pulled out all the stops on the meat dishes. The all-important question, though, is has he sold enough servings to give himself a chance of winning today's contest?
OK then, Gino. I kind of knew that what was coming on the veggie course, but I wasn't really going for the veggies.
Well, I think you've done very well. And,
I don't know, but I'll be interested to find out. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
57.
Hey, that's good. That's a lot of pork.
I made up for it. Yeah, pork and burgers, I remember.
Oh, yeah, because you had pork and burger. Yeah,
so this is for both. You really didn't do a lot of chili, did you?
Not at all. But
well,
let's see the dessert.
It shows you what people like, though, doesn't it?
So, James might have massively outsold his rival, but remember, this contest is all about who makes the most profit. So, how much money have our chefs made? The gastro geezer's 57 meat dishes have banked him £171, and after taking off his costs, he's left with just over £80 worth of profit. Gino's 8 chili con carnes have earned him the dizzying sum of £24, and after deducting his costs, he's made a loss of almost £50. Now, remember, our chefs don't know who's made the most money, but as we move into the final round, today's showdown could still go either way. After 2 rounds of no-holds-barred chef combat, it's crunch time. The winner of today's contest will be the chef who makes the most money from their desserts. So what exactly did James and Gino decide to put on their menus earlier today?
For my sweet course today, this was a difficult one, but I'm going to go in with traditional sticky toffee pudding and custard.
For dessert, I'm going to prepare a classic banoffee pie, which is going to have a nice crunchy base, fresh bananas, oozing cream. Absolutely amazing.
Well, they both sound very tasty, but don't forget the name of this game is to make the biggest profit. So, when they were making their decisions and buying their ingredients, were both our chefs thinking about the bottom line?
I need one crucial thing for sticky toffee pudding, and that's dates.
For my banoffee pie, the secret is to get a really firm banana.
£4.36. Chris, that's brilliant. Could you come down on the price at all?
Tell me, son, how much they are?
20 pence each.
What did you say? Did you say 15 pence each?
Well, if that's the best you can do, £4.36 it is then.
I'm buying 22 bananas for 15 pence.
Gino, seeing it's you, we'll go at 18
We can do
pence.
this. 15.
16, seeing it's you.
16.
We'll shake on it.
Okay, let's do it.
Good man.
£4.36 and he wouldn't budge. I need it at the end of the day.
I think I made a fantastic deal on my banana, and this is definitely the one where I'm going to make the most money.
Before service, Gino and his assistant Barry mixed some digestive biscuits with butter and spread a layer on the bottom of a serving dish. They then topped that with caramel and a layer of bananas. The next step was to whip up some cream with some icing sugar and spread this on top of the other layers. Finally, Gino sprinkled chocolate on top of the cream and then placed in the fridge for an hour and a half. Meanwhile, James and Mike prepared the sponge for their sticky toffee pudding using dates, brown sugar, butter, eggs, flour and bicarbonate of soda and cooked it in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. The sauce is made up with dark brown sugar and double cream, and the whole dessert is topped off with custard. Now, the rules for the puddings are a little different because the customers only have to pay whatever they think the dessert is worth. It's time for our battling chefs to start selling.
So that's one, and then it's two.
Okay, one sticky toffee pudding.
Grazie.
Thank you.
Look at that, love it.
It looks as though James and Gino have designed two well-liked desserts.
It's very hot.
The orders for the banoffee pie are coming thick and fast.
Can you get me one more banoffee pie from the fridge, please?
But despite getting a great deal on his bananas this morning, Gino spent more money on the ingredients for his dessert, so the pressure is really on.
Look at that.
What do you say? Thank you very much. Can we have some banoffee pie, please?
Of course you can.
Two, please.
Two of them. That's it.
The banoffee pie seems pretty popular, but the bad news for the Italian stallion is that the sticky toffee pudding is also a big hit.
Sticky toffee pudding is good.
Sticky pudding, you like it? Brilliant, excellent.
Don't forget the customers only have to pay whatever they feel their dessert is worth. So are the desserts living up to their expectations?
It's really nice.
It's absolutely delicious, it really is. Really tasty, really mouth-watering, it's beautiful, really lovely.
Really nice.
The best bit about it is Gino.
Well, that all sounds pretty promising for both our chefs, but as the customers continue to flock round both their stalls...
Yes, sir.
Banoffee pie, please.
Banoffee pie, of course.
One sticky toffee.
How do our chefs think they're doing?
All right, so far I need to do more puddings.
I believe probably my banoffee pie against the sticky toffee pudding that James prepared is doing probably a little bit better because it's fresher. You know, sticky toffee pudding could be a little bit heavy.
Gino might think he's doing well, but this contest could still go either way, so he's decided to take drastic action.
Barry, I'll tell you what we need to do. If you come with me, we're going to serve them the banoffee pie there. All right?
Gino's decided to take his banoffee pie to the street, and it looks as though it could well pay off.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I see one for you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
With the Italian stallion selling banoffee pie like there's no tomorrow, James has decided to follow his lead.
And we're going to go and try and sell some sticky toffee pudding.
It's now a fight to the finish on the streets of York. With this duel so close, every dessert sold is crucially important to winning.
Banoffee pie? Please. Yes, and a kiss.
And a kiss.
And both our chefs are tackling this final showdown with all guns blazing.
This is marvellous. Glamorous colleague here is going to top you up the custard. Gentlemen, I've got 2 pieces of sticky toffee pudding left and then I'm done.
You got the last one.
That's good.
Anyone interested?
Yeah. James and Gino have worked their socks off, but how much have the customers been prepared to pay?
£2. Absolutely well worth it.
£3, yeah. Good price.
Well, we'll find out how deep all the customers dug very shortly, but first, it's time to find out how many desserts both our chefs sold. After hitting the streets with his banoffee pie, the Italian stallion sold 70 desserts. It's a fantastic effort, but James sold a whopping 80 sticky toffee puddings. He might have sold more, but remember, the customers can pay whatever they think their dessert is worth, so all is not lost for Gino. But before we reveal the final total profits, it's time to recap on today's epic culinary clash. This is the moment Gino discovered his macaroni cheese had outsold James's spicy bean burger and made more profit from his starter.
1, 2, 3.
Hey! Look at that. 2.
In the second round, James's homemade burgers and Viking hog roasts were much more popular with the customers than Gino's chili con carne.
1, 2, 3.
You really didn't do a lot of chili, did you?
Not at all.
Just shows you what people like, though, doesn't it?
As the diners can pay whatever they think their desserts are worth, there's no telling who's made the biggest overall profit. But it's now time to reveal who's won today's showdown.
This is the moment of the truth,
well,
my friend.
It is. You add everything up that we've sold, including the desserts, and also the crucial thing is what we actually spent this morning.
Very true.
It could be close, and although we did very well on desserts and I did all right on the meats, I had a lot of veggie stuff left, but you had a lot of chili left.
Chili left. Should we reveal it?
I don't really want to look at this.
No,
but
you know, 1, 2, 3. Wow!
That's close. That is close.
Look at the well done.
Oh, cheers. But look at
well done.
There's not a lot in that.
Well done.
I'm quite surprised at that, I'll be honest. And your food was very, very good. But
Yours one as well. Seriously,
but don't ever do chili again for the mass market.
No, no more chili. Should we go down the pub?
I'm going to go and sit by a log fire, maybe put some dry shoes on, and I think blow my nose. And you need warming up. Come on, man. Let's do it. Brilliant. Obviously elated, more than happy. I'm really, really glad that I won, obviously. We'll always remember the day in York. And there's one more thing I always remember, that I made £13 more profit. Sweet.
Well, after today, I have to say I'm ready for another challenge because I need to make a lot of profit next time and I have to beat James.
So it's a victory for the gastro geezer, but both our chefs worked incredibly hard today. James will be donating his profits to Clapper, the Cleft Lip and Palate Association. Meanwhile, Gino will be donating the money he made to the Children's Trust.